But the thing about that is two things, right? It's what you are telling yourself, that narrative, I'm the parent, I'm supposed to act a certain way, right? So that may inform your action. This is the thing.
Here we go.
Yes.
You gotta let me know what level.
No, I'm here for it. Let's go. Let's go.
As I got older and grew into an adult, like I realized, like, okay, I deserved every beating that I got. Like, okay, like this was.
How do you now communicate? Like, you guys just went on vacation. Like, how do you? She's a woman, you're a woman, you both are in sexual relationships. Like, how do you now communicate as an adult woman with your mom?
A whole other element.
Because that's a whole other thing. I can't take.
That's what I'm saying. You just brought a whole other element.
But we're also sexual. You know what I'm saying? So that's like, how do you do? You just went on vacation.
Really interesting. It's funny that you bring that up.
I'm not the opposite. Even the title threw me off. With parenting an adult child.
So what a
I'm done. I'm exhausted. The title, like, wait, I don't want to do that anymore. So that's where I am. I got an almost 25-year-old. When I tell you I don't want to give out any more advice, I don't want to hear no more mess. I am mentally, emotionally checked out. I'm done. I did a good job. You still breathing?
Also, just like listening to, you know, the parent side. I'm a teacher, so I deal with students every single day. I see all the stuff that kids hide, where they're holding in their feelings for what might be going on at home. And some students come to me and they talk to me about it. And the point is that, you know, we have our whole life as children and now as adults are also putting our feelings aside and apologizing or being the child because you are the adult and we're respecting you as the adult. But again, we're adults, and sometimes we might go have those moments where we're at 100 and we want to also bug out, and it's gonna come out because we're holding a lot in, just as much as you might. You know, honestly, maybe more as a kid. You know, because all these years as a kid, we have to just shut up and we have to just take it. So we are always holding a lot in.
We would also like to thank Lehman College Facilities for providing the space here at BronxNet Community Television. New Heritage Theater as the Next Chapter 2024-25 fiscal sponsor. And all of the in-kind donations, like Cornell Hickman, because again, I told you, this is what she does for a living. So, you know, her coming out is a form of an in-kind donation that she's doing to the community.
So as you see, it ended part 1. So this is the first of many we want to do in the community, and we would love to bring this series and this conversation to your organization because it is essential. Most parent-child relationships that are kind of volatile are not on purpose. Parents don't want to argue with their kids. Parents don't want to not talk to their kids. And kids at the end of the day want to still have relationships with their parents, but we have to be mindful of our tone and how we talk to them now as adults. So join me in this community service, and you can watch more of the series every Wednesday on Manhattan Neighborhood Network at 11 p.m. online at YouTube at my channel, Miss Kitty Rose, the number 1, all one word, MSKITTYROSE, the number 1, all one word. I look to see you guys all in the community, making a difference, making a change, being the change we want to see. Thank you all.
Thank you, Kitty. Yes, so I just want to give another love shout out to, you'll see a gentleman walking around and he'll be like saying, keeping you on time. This morning, he's an amazing technician. He's an amazing stage manager, Mr. Wane. Also, I'd like to bring up right now, Marion Carr. I see, if you come into the office, you'll see him and Rosa talking a lot, and they are always engaging in deep, loving conversations, and I just like to watch, and I just like to listen. So the founder of Story Crafters, Mr. Byron Carr. You're welcome, good morning.
Good morning, good morning. Good morning. Oh, I love the energy in the room. First, I want to thank John and Vosa for putting this together on a monthly basis. I mean, Vosa said something very important today. he said that we need to come together. We need to be collaborative. We need to be the story. And as John said, I talk to Boza almost every day. And it's been an amazing ride. And I'm in my second life right now. I call it Act 2. I'll turn 56 this year, so I'm ready for the next. So let me just tell you, my name is Baron Carr. I am the founder of Story Crafters Hub and also CEO for Human Care Media. And just want to share a quick little story. You know, earlier in my career, I discovered stories. Telling a compelling story opened doors. It opened doors to boardrooms. It opened doors to being creative. And that's when I realized your story is your power. Your story is not only your power, but it is your currency, money. We all are creative people in here, every single one of us, and we have a mission. And our mission is to spread our story, our inspiration. Next slide, please. So Harlem isn't just a place. Thank you. This one, yeah. Harlem isn't just a place, it's a pulse. It's a rhythm. It's fueled by cultural movements and wealth. How many of people in here have a story that could inspire or fund your dreams? By a show of hands. In a crowded world, your story is your value. Storytelling isn't just a strategy. It's what? It's revenue. It's how we attract funding. It's how we build our brand. It's how we create impact in the world. It shapes stories for everyone. I've shaped stories for various brands, and I'll talk a little bit about that. And the lesson is clear. People invest in your story. We all think it's just, oh, because we're creative. Well, yeah, we're creative, but it's our story. That's why we invest. So, about 30 years ago, I started my corporate career. I was vice president at JP Morgan Chase, built brands, Allianz, Carlson Hotels Worldwide, and now, more recently, CEO of Human Care Media. Again, everyone's always asking me, oh, Baron, how'd you do this, that? I did it by a story. My passion, my commitment, my mission. And that's why I created Story Crafters Hub. And if you have a phone, you should take that QR code, because it'll be something that I'm going to be doing for everyone in this room. And what Story Crafters is really, how do we create a message? How do we craft our message? Everyone in here has a beautiful story. A lot of times creatives, they want to go out here, they want to make money. Everyone always says to me, Baron, I want to make a movie. I have the best story in the world. There's about 60,000 scripts that have been written this year, just this year. There's other ways of making money. And I believe if you have a conduit to corporate life, you have a story, we package it, we brand it, as long as it aligns with the corporate mission. And that's what we all really need to learn. What is the mission of not just ours, but an organization that aligns with us? That's really what it's about. So how do we create this? How do we create the brand? How do we create the message? And how do we monetize it? I always want to bring it back to monetizing it, because we all want to make money. Every single person in here. And we cannot wait for the government to say, hey, here's a check. No, we have to go out here and tell our story, make it compelling enough so that we can live our lives on purpose. That's what I'm doing now. I'm living on purpose. I work for the Chamber. I used to work for the Chamber, the Greater Harlem Chamber of Commerce. I work with them now on a consulting basis, but what I learned is about the people connecting, collaborating, now taking that message and helping others. Not just myself, but helping others. So now I'm going to be creating this thing called the Harlem Storytelling Initiative, which is a series designated to monetize your legacy, Harlem's legacy.